Hi, gorgeous. Welcome back to my channel. You deserve more. I'm going to show you how to get it. And today we are talking about time. It is so incredibly important. Dr. Miles Monroe, he has a ton of sermons, and I've been listening to them about time and the importance of managing time. And he talks about it in a way of like purpose, God given purpose, and what you are supposed to do on this earth. And your main purpose in this world is to live in community with God and to be a representative of God. Period. Period. Okay? And he talks about how being fruitful and multiplying, how everybody always talks about, like, have kids and yada, yada, yada. But like he goes into the Hebrew word for multiply. Excuse me, I can't remember it. But basically, it says be productive. Okay? Be productive. It is the principle of production and multiplication, and not necessarily children. Children are beautiful. Okay, biologically, we are wired to want to keep our species going, to reproduce, but we are at a higher level of consciousness, so we can think bigger than our bodies, okay, bigger than our biology. So I want to tell you why time is so incredibly important, and I'm going to use it in dating. And the reason I say dating is because what I found is that most women, their weakest point is a man. Okay, that's just, it is what it is. Their weakest area of life is usually attached to the man they chose, okay? They're not progressing because their husband is threatened, or they're not progressing because their boyfriends are jealous. I mean, and I'm not saying all men are bad. I'm saying the women who are really going through it, somewhere, somehow, there is a person with male genitalia in the background. Because we have to like be honest about the fact that once we have sex with a man, okay, in essence, this is gonna sound crazy, but I'm gonna bring it home. In essence, he owns us, and they know that. That's why a lot of people who are sex trafficked, they first have sex with their sex traffickers. Okay, they first have sex with their pimps before they start to have sex with their johns, because what they understand is once women emotionally give themselves to you, is hook, line, sinker. Okay, they can, in essence, do whatever they want to do to you because you're chemically in it's really hard for me to explain in this short video, but you are like chemically enslaved, okay, and you're chemically blind, and you are not making just sound decisions. Okay, so let me tell you why time is important. When you are dating, when you are married, when you are having kids, when you are like pursuing your purpose, time is of the utmost importance. We don't have forever. We do not have forever. I have a beautiful, 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 beautiful human being who I used to volunteer with who passed away. Late 20s, bright, just, uh, just, I can't even explain how beautiful her spirit and her soul was. And she has passed away. In the last month, she has passed away. She will never work in the medical field the way she thought she would. She will never do certain things she thought she was going to be able to do because her time was up. So imagine spending 7 years, 10 years, 17 years, 20 years of your life waiting on a person to love you, waiting on a person to commit, waiting on a person to change, waiting, 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 waiting. You are not responsible for human beings. The only human beings you are responsible for are your children, and even then, You cannot control their actions. You can do the best you can, but you cannot control them. You cannot. And we spend our lives, years, months, trying to manipulate other people's behavior. I'm going to lose weight so he'll like me. I'm going to gain weight so he'll like me. I'll have a bigger booty so he'll like me. I'll get breast implants so he'll like me. I'll get extensions so he'll like me. I'll wear my hair natural so he'll like me. I'll change this, that. I will contort. I will shape shift. I will circus Soleil for him. And you cannot change a person's behavior. I don't care how perfect you are to what you think they want in perfection. It will never be good enough. And so you cannot waste time. You cannot waste time on a freaking random man. It is like the craziest thing to do. It's not even comparable, but it's just like giving a man $4 million and being like, I really hope he marries me. Like, I'm just gonna give him $4 million in hopes that he'll marry me, in hopes that he'll commit. And your time is more precious than $4 million. So you have got to get super, 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 super clear about the time you want to give to an individual. I know people in a relationship for a year, been recovering for 5. Okay, so 6 years of their life, time, energy, money, therapy couches, just all kinds of stuff spent on this one human being who is not speaking to them, who will not pick up the phone, who will not help them in crisis. It is like insanity. So you have got to, what did that man say? You gotta know when to hold them, know when to fold them. You gotta know when to hold them and when to fold them. And I'm not talking about, oh, my biological clock, I'm about to be 35. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about urgency because of age. I'm talking about urgency because life is short. And you don't have forever to play games. You don't have forever. And so if a relationship is not progressing the way you want it to progress, quite honestly, pray for that person. I'm a huge fan. Bake some cookies, bake a cake. I will leave you and feed you. This has been wonderful. And I think any people who have been a part of your life, even if it's for 5 years, 3 years, 2 years, 1 year, 2 months, I think you should honor that person. So I don't believe in this whole ghosting, cut off with no warning. I don't believe that. I feel like that is incredibly immature. I believe in having a conversation. Hey, for me, I want XYZ. And you're giving LMNOP. And that's okay. But I'm clear about what I want. And LMNOP is not it. And so for those reasons, what they say in Shark Tank, I'm out. I'm out. And I feel like Shark Tank is a wonderful demonstration of clarity. So if you ever watch Shark Tank, you know, the people that come, they propose their businesses. I want X amount of money for this stake in my company. And because those business people are so clear, they don't go, oh, wow, they offer me a stake in a finance company. They will tell you, I am the best at manufacturing. I cannot help you. And for those reasons, I'm out. They will tell you, I do not do food. I am only a health and wellness person. And for those reasons, I'm out. They're not explaining. They're not negotiating. Sometimes they do negotiate, okay? But it's in both people win, okay? And both people feel like, okay, well, I can help. I can help here. I can support there. But nobody is bending over backwards to invest money and time in something they know they will not work. They know will not work. So here's how you do time. You have got to get incredibly, abundantly, crystal clear what the F you want. What in the fantasy, in the faith, that's what I'm going to say F is. What in the F, what in the future do you want? What, I love that. What in the F do you want? Do you want love and security and for somebody to be with you who desires to be there? Then that's what the F you want. That's what the future you want. So you're not going to entertain on and off, hot and cold, call you one week, don't call you the next week, disrespect you. It literally doesn't line up. It literally does not line up. So you have to get clear. And when I say clear, I mean crystal clear about what it is that you want, and cut out the fluff. Cut out the, he has to have straight teeth, girl, braces. He has to dress nice, girl, personal shopper. Relax. Relax. Those are not important things. Like, you can say the idea of what you want, but don't miss good people because you're going for like superficial things. That is just ridiculous, okay? So get super, 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 super clear to the point where I don't care if the president of Zamunda comes up and says, "You are so beautiful. I want to marry you. I want you to be my queen." You're like, but aren't you X? Nah. I'm looking for Z. Thank you for the offer, sir. I don't care. If the man of your dreams walks up to you and hands you some BS, I want you to hand it right back to him and say, that's not something that I'm willing to do. I hope you find somebody who is willing to do that with you, because it's not me. See ya. Nice life. Kisses. Is you have got to be super clear. And another quality that you have to cultivate is the ability to walk away. We are so afraid of rejection. We're afraid of what people will say about us. We're afraid that nobody will love us. You have got to be comfortable with saying, if I spent the rest of my life alone, as in single, not alone, you have community, friends, all that kind of stuff, I would be okay. Because if not, you're going to make a lot of compromises for something that is below you. Get okay with walking away and not blowing stuff up on your way out. But you know what? Hey, you're offering LMNOP. I want XYZ. I love you. This has been amazing. You're a wonderful man. I'm praying for you. I hope everything you do works out. But this is not what I'm looking for. Close the book. End of the story. I don't believe in burning bridges everywhere you go. But close the book. Close the book. You don't have time to waste. Forget the wall 35. Stupid. You have an impact in this world to make. You have people to support. You got money to make, books to write, courses to create, speeches to give, people to mentor. You don't have time. And the insanity is we very rarely accept this type of behavior anywhere else. Very rarely. Especially in the things that matter. That's like, let's say you live in an apartment complex and they go, well, I know you signed the lease, but we kind of don't want you to live here anymore. And they go, you know what we said last week? We were just kidding. Like, it's fine. You can stay here. Okay. I know that we said that you could stay, but is there any way that you could just move apartments? We just kind of don't want you in that apartment right now. We just don't feel like it makes any sense. You'd be like, what is wrong with these people? That's not what we agreed on. That's not what I agreed on. Why are these people wasting my time, my energy, and my effort? Insane. Or a job sending you through 20 rounds of interviews, and then, oh man, and they started off telling you it's only 5 rounds of interviews. It's just 5 rounds, and then they got to the 7th round. They said, you know what, we're not quite sure that we want to go with you. And then you say, okay, well, I guess I can stick around. I need the job. And then you get to the 10th interview, and you're like, what in the F? What in the future is going on? Like, what is happening? Then you get to the 12th interview and they go, yeah, we just needed to meet some more people, but we're going to give you the job. And then you get to the 18th interview and then you're like, okay, at this point, like, I work here. I've been giving you guys sample projects. What is going on? Yeah, well, here we don't really like to put titles on things. We just kind of want you to go with the flow. So we want you to come in and we want you to do your job from 9 to 5, but we don't really do employment contracts, and we don't really want to call you an employee, and we kind of don't want you to tell people that you work here. We do want you to submit your work on time, but we can't really make you because you're not an employee. And you would be so confused. What is going on? What is going on? I need to find the verse, but in the Bible it says, let your yes be your yes and your no be your no. It either is or it isn't. No black and white. I'm at gray area, excuse me. It either is or it isn't. It is very simple. You don't just kind of do something. You're either doing it or you're not. It's that simple. So there's no such thing as a gray area. Give that up. That is a lie. There's no such thing as let's go with the flow. Give that up. That is a lie. And if you want to go with the flow, go with the flow. But don't be mad when the flow takes you somewhere you don't want to go because you were never clear. And you've been going with the flow for 8 years and now you're like, F the flow, like, da 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 da. What do you mean? You've been going with the flow for 8 years. Why on year 8, day 26, are you upset that you've been going with the flow? So you have got to get crystal clear about what it is that you want. Own the desire, absent of anybody else. Absent of anybody else. I desire to be married by the end of this year. Don't put Chris's name in there. Don't put Emmanuel's name in there. Don't put Isaiah's name in there. Don't put Rick's name in there. Don't put James' name in there. Don't put Enrique. Don't put Benito's name in there. Because what we do when we manipulate people, and specifically like when we try to manipulate men to like commit to us and marry us or whatever, is that Nobody wants to be manipulated. But women will play these games like, okay, well, I'll do this and he'll do that, and I'll do this and he'll do that, instead of owning the freaking desire. I want to be married by the end of this year. I love you. I love you. And this is not an ultimatum for you. You have freedom to do what it is that you want to do. But I desire to be married. Period. Clear. Crystal. No confusion. Let your yes be your yes and your no be your no. So, clarity, clarity, clarity. I want you to write down every one of your desires. No matter how crazy, no matter how big, no matter if you're like, oh my gosh, I can't do that. That's not going to work. Write it down. If you want to open up 52 McDonald's, write down, I want to open up 52 McDonald's. If you want to have 18 kids, write down, I want to have 18 kids. But own the desire. Own it. And say, you know what? No matter what happens, no matter who thinks 52 McDonald's is crazy, somebody out there owns 100 and they don't think 52 is crazy. And they can help you get there. Or they might want to co-own it with you. There's so many possibilities in the world that you do not have to close yourself off to what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, even 5 million people think. Who cares, babe? 8 billion in the world. I don't need 5 million. I need 1. So clarity, write it down. No limits, okay? And the second thing you're going to do is, I say this often, deathbed scenario. You are on your deathbed. Or, I like a year. Let's do that. So it's called the death scenario. It's intense, but it is what it is. Because, like, we don't have forever. You have 1 year to live. Not a second sooner. Who are you spending your time with? And what are you doing? That clears up a lot of stuff. Because if I have a year to live, I don't care what people think about me. I don't care that people don't want to do certain things with me. If I want to jump out of a plane, people think it's crazy. Okay, well, I'll just be jumping out of a plane then. It's my life. I only have a year. Some of us, we don't even have a year. May God give you long health and life. But we do not know our time. And so, do you really want to spend it trying to get a man to marry you? Do you really want to spend it in confusion? It's a show on YouTube. It's called My Last Days. Because I'm just fascinated with, like, just the process of dying and how people cope with it, or how people, like, thrive in it. And the man says, the day they told me I was going to die, I was so clear. Like, all the BS washed away. And I was clear. It was family, it was friends, and it was having a good time. Nothing else mattered. And so, do you think with 1 year to live, you're negotiating with people to stay in your life? Oh my goodness, could you just... No. God bless you. I don't have time to waste on you, babe. And the same thing applies. You don't have time to waste negotiating with people to be in your life. Negotiating for people to want to hang out with you, to love you, to talk to you. Get clear. And use the deathbed scenario, or like call it the deathbed. Sometimes I give like an hour or a year, but use a year for this one. What do you want? What do you get to have? What do you want to do? How do you want to feel? How do you want to think? I swear to you, it's not going to be chasing around this random man to get him to marry me, or trying to change somebody else's behavior. If you're already in a marriage, God bless you, and their behavior is subpar. Get crystal clear. Get comfortable with leaving. I love you. We got apart. In Spanish, adios or adio literally means go to God. With God, go to God. Adios, adio. I didn't put you here on this planet. God will ensure your safety, but I can't keep doing this with you. So you don't have enough time. Figure out who you want to spend it with. And you got to get really good at letting people go. I adore you. You are beautiful. You are wonderful. Adio. You got to go. I love you, but you got to go. So I really hope this was helpful. Gorgeous, we have got to get clear. Like, life is so short. We have got to get clear about what it is that we want, what it is that we don't want, what it is that we'll accept. Clarity. I really hope that this video has helped you. Please do the death scenario. I know it's morbid, but it's very helpful. It's very helpful. You might think a year is crazy, but we do not know how much time we have. So please steward your time wisely. I wish you health. I wish you peace. I wish you love. Adio. Go with God. And may God bless you in whatever you do and whatever you're doing right now. May you just have like a sense of peace and a sense of calm all over you. All right. Kisses. Talk to you later.